Hey, have you ever noticed how bizarre some of the horses in Spirit are animated? Well, this video was originally intended to chat about exactly that, which I'll definitely get to, but I wanted to watch the movie again just to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I start my jabber jabber. I went onto Netflix, typed in Spirit in the search bar, and not only was I not greeted with Spirit, no, I was met with a nauseating number of lifeless adaptations of Spirit. I'm really not exaggerating. They went from this
Soldier! Secure that horse!
to this.
Lucky's always doing brave things, Mr. Prescott. Like when we almost fell off Dead Man's Curve, or saving the—
It's not just that DreamWorks is using the taxidermized corpse of Spirit to rake in the dollars, it's that these abominations contradict what the original movie was in every way. Why would DreamWorks make this? I mean, I know why, but why? They probably had no hesitation or second thought about desecrating their own IP to make some quick bucks, and that is exactly what they did. If you look at the sheer number of adaptations. It's funny that there are so many different ones, but each and every one of them have the same effect on me as castor oil. The original one, the OG Spirit with Matt Damon, before it was turned into a cash cow and kept on life support purely to be milked into perpetuity, wasn't a masterpiece, but it wasn't bad either. For a DreamWorks movie about horses, there are surprisingly well impactful moments of tension, creative humor added in moments where you wouldn't expect it. And the resolution is bittersweet, but wraps up the movie perfectly. Out of all the atrocities committed by these adaptations, the cardinal sin is the total disregard for the character of Spirit that was established in the movie. They spent so much time in the movie burning into our minds the ups and downs that Spirit and Little Creek went through together, barely escaping the train and the wildfire, but also the relationship built through the camaraderie they have together. And after all of that, Spirit still wants to be free and leaves Little Creek to rejoin his herd. Well, DreamWorks got a sudden case of greed-induced amnesia and decided they will saddle this horse, and they will do it in a few minutes for a spoiled little girl. Spirit isn't even the main character, he's not even in the show for half of it. It's not that I have a soft spot for Spirit. For some reason, the greed of DreamWorks just caught me off guard and flared something up inside of me. Because it is well documented that they have no problem dishing us regurgitated content. But anyway, to saddle up my tonally deaf horse as a segue into the original intent of this video, these aren't even remotely close to the weirdest animated horses or animal designs, and in the context of the movie, I get why they are drawn so human-like. We are supposed to relate to these relationships and events that occur, and if there were no emotions to latch onto, it would be very off-putting to try and engage with these characters. And I realize we are watching this journey from Spirit's perspective, and that the art style is to show his perception of events, the communication he has with other horses, and how he perceives the situation with Little Creek and the Colonel. What makes me uncomfortable though is the style they used for both his love interest and his mother. For his love interest, I don't think they needed to go to this extent to get the message across that this is his love interest. They are horses. We would pretty much accept any horse they threw on the screen as a reasonable choice for this role. So it's unnerving that they put this much of the typical representation of attractiveness in the design, as if they wanted the audience to be attracted to this character as well. And what makes it worse, they used the same design principles for his mother. I may be the only one with this issue, and if so, then, so be it. I'll let you make your own conclusion. But it's just very weird to me that they use the same design choices for both horses. But anyway, most channels make videos about the most relevant or incredibly creative topics, and I like that as well, but not always. Sometimes I'm going to make a short something weird about an old idea, or one that is purely based on nostalgia, and this is probably going to fall into one of those categories. Thanks for watching.